Arsenal continued to live dangerously after they were forced into a 1-all draw in normal time before being sent into penalties as the fourth quarterfinals of the EFL Cup got underway on Tuesday night. They managed to overcome Crystal Palace 8-7 on post-match penalties that preceded a 1-all draw, with Maxence Lakroski scoring an own goal in the 80th minute to give Arsenal the lead, while a 50th minute stoppage time goal from McGay restored parity for the traveling Eagles there. Arsenal were very, very dominant in the first half, created lots of chances, but could not get the better of Benitez in goal with saves against a header from Gabriel Jesus. Another opportunity fell to Noni Madueke, who failed to convert, while a header from Urian Timber went over the bar. Arsenal were dominant in everything they did, other than putting the ball in the back of the net. And as you could see, they did not score a goal. It had to be an own goal that had helped them. So they continue to live dangerously. They are very convincing in their performances, but not in the scoreline, and that's become an issue. We saw that against Everton over the weekend. We saw it against Wolverhampton Wanderers. We saw it against Aston Villa when they couldn't get things over the line. And also they become very vulnerable to conceding very late goals. We saw that against Sunderland, against Aston Villa. We saw it against Wolverhampton Wanderers. We saw it against Crystal Palace. You have to take it back to that defeat against Liverpool, that 83rd minute goal. So it's been a trend this season that Arsenal are very prone to conceding very, very late goals. But also the worrying thing is that because they're not scoring so many in recent times, their vulnerability to conceding late goals makes them vulnerable to perhaps dropping points on a particular day. Had it been a Premier League game, that would have been 2 points dropped on the day. But they managed to advance, and they'll be up against Chelsea in the semi-finals. The first leg of the semi-finals of the EFL Cup will be played on the 13th and 14th of January, with the reverse fixtures set for the 3rd and 4th of February there between Manchester City and Newcastle, while Chelsea will be up against Arsenal. That means Arsenal are going to play about approximately 9 games. Same applies for Chelsea, same applies for Manchester City in just the month of January. They have lots of fixtures in the next 6 weeks. By the way, that's in the Premier League, in the EFL Cup, with the 2-leg semi-final, the UEFA Champions League 2 games there are still left to play. For Arsenal, they have Inter Milan and Kairat Almaty. Same applies for Manchester City. There are 2 games to play in the Champions League. So it's going to be a very congested next 6 weeks for all those teams. But do let me know what your thoughts were on that Arsenal side.